Dungeons and Dragons is a game based on imagination. But imagine playing an imaginary imagination game. The possibilities are almost endless. This is Almost DnD. No dice, no paper, just almost.
Last time, on Almost D&D, Mickey added a reagent that was given to him by Scumbucket that caused the deaths of many crew members. After this, Jorn got into an epic battle with Scumbucket and disappeared. Half of the party was forced to go into the time portal with no lube at all. Will our crew survive? Before we find out, let's meet our party.
Hi, I'm Nick. I played Mickey, a dinosaur riding cowboy.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I play Young Tummy, a lotion-loving alchemist who is the captain of the ship for a good amount of time and is tortured by the death of his daughter.
Hi, I'm James. I play the character Jorn. And I can bring things back from the dead, or can I?
I'm Steven, and I play the role of Clorn, the brother of Jorn, and a ranger ventriloquist cowboy pirate.
Hey, my name's Daniel. Tonight I'll be playing the DM. All right. You three, Mickey, Clorn, and Young Tummy. Yummy Tummy. You guys wake up. You're on a beach. And you see, as far as the sky is kind of twilight, and you can kind of see like like the Milky Way essentially in the sky. And if you look out to the ocean, it's just where there should be water. It's just darkness and black. You can't see it. There's no tide. There's nothing. But you're on a sand beach, and there's a jungle thing. But on the beach, you can see there's crucifixes, or not. Is that what they call them? Like when you crucify people, whatever those crosses are called?
A crucifix?
Yeah,
a crucifix.
Yeah.
They're lining the beach, and you see your whole crew.
Oh my god, it's D-Day.
Are on those crucifixes.
Wait, do they look how they used to, or do they look like they did after snakes came out of their body?
Like that. They looked warped, mutated.
Geez.
Is one of them Danny?
One of them is Danny. And for a second, he says, like, you guys all come to, and you see Danny, and he's giving you a thumbs up. He's like, guys, I think I'm gonna... And then you see his throat bulges and explodes, and a bullfrog jumps out.
You hate to see it.
What a bummer.
Everyone roll me perception checks.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Yum Tummy. Young Tummy.
Young Tummy.
Young Tummy.
I roll a 5.
Okay. Steve rolls a 20. And he
Can I do a
says...
self-perception check?
Not yet.
Okay.
And he says, wait a minute. Isn't that Jorn? And you guys see Jorn, and Jorn, you're nailed up to one of these crucifixes, but you're alive. But your stomach has grown like 20-fold, so it's like hanging down to your knees.
What?
I say, quick, give him the hat. Maybe his stomach won't grow with the rest of him.
But if his stomach does go with the rest of him, it could be catastrophic.
It could wipe out a whole country.
Yeah. Jorn, you can talk now. You're all...
Damn it. The predicament that I'm in right now. Yikes.
Get the hat on him. I don't know any healing. Do you?
I don't have any healing skills. I'm just a damage dealer. I just hurt people. That's all I do.
Steve says, I know some healing. Let me roll a D100. You see Steve mutter some words, and you see kind of like a golden glow from his hands, and you see he touches Jorn's stomach, and Jorn's stomach kind of recedes back. And then you see him slip out of the nails onto the ground.
Ooh.
Steve, why didn't you do that to heal the people who had like snakes coming out of their mouth and
He
shit?
said, would you rather have me heal them or heal Jorn, your brother?
There were a lot of snakes in my stomach, guys, and I feel a lot better now.
Jorn, where were you? What happened?
I don't know. You tell me. Last thing I know, you abandoned me multiple times.
What? You called me and started insulting me.
Alright, whatever. It's still abandoned. Insults. I mean, you are shorter than me.
Look.
And you are slightly worse than me at solitaire.
Okay, this is
It's not an
exactly.
insult.
Am I okay? I went through that time vortex raw.
Do you as you're all kind of talking and whatnot, Mickey, you
We
like
all did.
Mickey.
Well, half of us had lube. We don't know how you got here.
You're right.
Mickey, you look down and like you look at your palm, and at the tip of your pinky finger, you kind of see it starting to disappear. You're the only one to notice because it's very tiny, but like the tip of your pinky is gone.
Oh shit! Is this like Back to the Future scenario?
I've never seen Back to the Future.
What?
Wait,
Wait, is this actually real?
Is that real?
is that
I
a
know
real
of the
thing?
characters from a rap battle video,
Wait,
but
wait,
I don't know.
Hold on a second. We need to. What?
There's this
You have not seen Back to the Future at all?
shout out Back to the Future rap battles. We can train Doc Oct. What's his name?
Dr. Octopus, yes.
No, Dr.
No.
Whitehead.
And Peter Parker from...
No.
Whitehead?
The guy with white hair.
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown. It's Doc Brown
It's
versus
just
someone
Doc.
else.
And
It's
Peter
Doc
Parker,
Brown.
who goes
No,
back
it
in
is Doc
time
Brown,
to make
but-
sure
No,
his
you don't
parents
need to,
get
like, add
together.
things.
Yeah, he has to make sure his parents do it so he
Can
is
be
born.
Spider-Man.
That's like a weird that's a weird porno like setup.
Well, his mom hits on him first.
What happens if you sleep with your own mom and birth yourself? Is that incest?
That's Futurama. Have you seen Futurama?
I have seen Futurama. I
How
really
have
like
you
it.
seen Futurama
Sorry.
and not seen Back to the
It's been
Future?
canceled
I
for
don't-
15 years.
I
that the Doctor and Fry is the same person.
What?
That's not-
No, Fry went back into the past, had sex
Wait, we're
with
not
his
doing
friend.
this. Okay. So my pinky is disappearing. Is it just the pinky, or is it growing?
it's a pinky tip.
Okay?
You just see it's like gone. It's not like actively
Is there a picture
disappearing.
of him that's also like becoming blank?
yeah. I take out the
Is
picture
there
of my
a
parents
wild-eyed,
and me.
white-haired
I
guy
take out-
going, no,
so in
that's
my-
a faker.
In my breast pocket, I take
In
out the
Photoshop.
photograph of
Wait,
my
there were
parents
photos in
and
the
my
1800s.
Well,
A painting,
We're
perhaps.
in the 1970s now.
Dude.
Or
All right,
wait.
everyone, look at your watch.
I take out my date, my pocketbook. That's
Well,
You
looks at
guys,
our
you
watch
guys
already
see.
dates us
If you guys look
pretty
at your watches, everyone,
specifically.
and you are in the year is 1200.
Oh no, we went back in time.
Motherfuck. Wait a minute. Maybe all the signs that needed to happen are still occurring at this time.
Oh yeah, I said when's the next time, not when's the last time.
With the still wins.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do check the painting I keep in my breast pocket of my parents and my two older siblings and me. Is everyone still in that?
You see, they're all just cells.
They're what?
What?
Cells, like cells.
Like Excel?
CELS.
Like amoeba?
No, not single-celled organisms.
What's like jail cells?
No, like cells. Like, would an
What do you mean?
Like a
egg and a
cell.
sperm come together? It's just a cluster
like
of
your
cells.
Body, like cells.
You said not like the organism.
Not like an amoeba, like a cluster of cells, like eukaryotic cells.
Okay.
like zygote.
Yeah. Again, you see a couple zygotes.
Okay, well, my character doesn't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's from the 1800s.
And he's a necromancer, so he just puts it back in his pocket and
Yeah.
says, like, that's another mystery for another time.
Again, Jorn just gets up. Jorn, you are feeling kind of gross, but
I feel
healed
gross.
from Steve.
I what?
You feel healed from Steve. Like
Oh, okay.
he saved you.
Thank you, Steve.
He says, "I'm sorry I couldn't save your friend Danny. I tried everything I could, but
Nobody can ever save Danny.
How are we gonna tell the crew that we went the wrong direction?
What
in time?
crew?
The
They're
crew's
all-
all dead.
The crew has been crucified.
Are my skeletons cool?
you see there's just piles of bones,
I grab a pile of bones and I'm like, crucified?
and that's where they are.
Yeah.
What
damn
is
it.
this?
I'd like to raise them all
Amateur
back to
hour?
life.
Yeah, I'd like to raise all of mine back to
Do you
life.
guys cast that?
Yeah.
When we both.
I start pouring water from a...
I got a 59.
I got a 59 plus 1. I got a 60.
As you guys start casting, there's like a lightning strike that strikes in between you guys, and it freezes there, and it hits the sand, and it streaks up to both your bodies, and you feel just this overwhelming, just disgustingness through your bodies, and you feel gross and tainted. And you both start vomiting black liquid.
Do the bodies raise?
No, the bodies do not move.
Oh,
What's happening with the
shit.
black liquid?
It's just sinking into the sand. Also, some of it gets on young Tummy's shoes.
They were
Oh
white
my gosh,
Nikes.
young Tummy's
they were,
shoes.
They were clean white.
They were
are the
so
most
nice. Oh, they
important
looked so good.
and nicest things that I own. And you vomited on them.
You're yelling at us while we're vomiting black liquid into the sand.
Dare you? You just would have used my lotion. This wouldn't be happening.
I'd like to try between vomiting to explain to our captain why not using his KY to get time fucked does not justify his behavior right now.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just a little frustrated because my plan didn't work. Okay, and
We
maybe
made
I'm
it,
processing
Captain.
that
We made it,
externally,
all right?
but not to the right time.
Well, it could be the right time.
It's okay.
Okay? We need to figure out if the winds are still and the moon is high in the sky and
You guys
I'm
all
sorry, I failed you all.
you all start hearing the yo
I
ho,
also start crying.
a pirate's life for me, and it's coming from the center of the island, on top of the mountain, in the center of the island.
I'm what do you call it?
In
when
the
you're
woods.
Like, what do
Have
you
we
call it
stopped
when you vomit
vomiting
when
yet?
other people
Yeah,
vomit?
you get stuff on.
Vomiting.
Secondhand vomiting.
Yeah.
Or like whatever.
Just
I mean,
vomiting.
whatever.
Chain
I'm a
vomit.
secondhand crier. I cry when other people cry.
So everyone's vomiting. Steve says, "Guys,
I'm
get it
crying.
together. Get it together. We have to go to this mountain. We have to go to the center."
Wait, who has the captain's hat?
It's still
young Tommy.
Young Tommy, you should probably give the captain's hat back to Steve.
Yeah,
He
Steve.
seems like-
Steve seems like the leader that we need right now.
We need Steve.
I failed you all, and for that, I'm sorry. And I pull out a knife, and I like go to like stab my heart.
Yeah.
And I'm about to do it, and then
we're all just watching.
Yeah, we're all, none of us
I'm like,
stop you.
isn't anyone going to stop me?
No, I'm vomiting black liquid.
I
because
mean,
of you.
yeah. I mean, don't. But like,
But, like,
don't.
if you
Corn
did, I
is
would
the only one
understand.
who's not vomiting, and Steve as well.
I am crying though. I'm like, I don't want to see you die.
I'm still vomiting, and I kind of want to see something happen. So.
That would be a bummer.
All right, I slit my palm, and I squeeze it into the only vial I have left in my pocket,
Okay.
and then I grab a coconut that's on the ground by me. And
You see the coconut has the face of your daughter who you lost at the age of 7.
I lost her at the age of 7.
You
Yeah.
were 7, or
No,
you
she was
got her?
7,
Oh.
and you lost her. She died from typhoid fever.
I was going to crack open the coconut, but now that you said that, I
blood on her.
continue to do that anyway.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. I need what's in the coconut.
You swear you hear Daddy as you're about to smash it.
Okay, is there another coconut around?
Roll me a willpower save.
Is there another coconut
Roll me a
around?
willpower save.
Oh
Roll me a
my God.
D100.
It's I get a 56.
This is fucking shocking to you. You're frozen as you swear to God you see your daughter's face, and you just you slipped and you dropped the coconut and it flew and hit a rock and it is cracked. And you hear the crying of your daughter, kind of similar to the night that you lost your daughter. You hear the crying.
I'm so sorry, Genevieve. I'm so sorry.
You did this to me, Daddy.
But then I pour the coconut water into the vial.
Yeah, you shake it off
And
and
I-
you look
yeah.
again and there's no face there.
There's no, yeah, okay, great. And then I spit in it, and then I pour a little sand, and then I mix it up, and then I give it to
Jorn?
Jorn. And I'm like, Jorn, just take a sip of this, please.
Fine.
It'll help you.
Am I still vomiting?
You guys, all the vomit has stopped. Everyone's dehydrated severely.
All right. Well, I'd like to take a drink of the.
It's
Yeah,
no
sad
longer like it's
liquid.
been sand from what I did to it. It's not actually blood.
Okay.
Now it's a different thing.
Jorn,
I mean, this is before the whole knowing what AIDS are. So
I wasn't gonna say. I was okay.
Jorn, you
I'll
feel
drink your blood. I don't give a shit.
Jorn, you feel better instantly. Like you're
Ooh.
ready to go. Your stamina's restored.
I say, Mickey, drink this.
I say,
It's great.
no, I'll do fine on my own, and
No.
I stomp over to the shore and I drink some seawater.
There's no water.
No.
It's just darkness. It's like black void.
There's no. The ocean. Oh,
Yeah, all the water. You're on an island, but like if you look where the water is, it's literally just darkness. You
Let's-
can't see.
so we might not be in like the normal timeline.
That's where we need to be.
Well,
Maybe.
Uh,
Who knows what it was like in the 1200s? Maybe it was just blackness.
they didn't keep records back then.
No,
so
we have no idea.
We have never
Okay, I'll
heard
drink the
about
blood
Black
vial.
Ocean.
It'll be like an olive branch.
Yeah. Mickey, you feel better instantly. You guys, those who drink
Give
it
a nod
and those
thanks.
who've lubed up with time, the time oil that young Tummy prepared hastily, you all stop hearing the yo-ho.
So none of us hear it.
Yeah.
I say we still head towards that mountain. There might be a way off, or
Yeah,
the Titanic or something.
Steve
up there.
says, I agree, Mickey. Good idea. We head to the mountain and we slay Scumbucket. I'm sure he's hanging up there.
Yeah, he
Fine.
really fucked us. And guys, can I just take a second and say, I'm sorry, I got fooled. I betrayed you all in trying to help.
What happened? Says Steve.
Well, you know how our old captain, young Tommy, was gonna mind wash
I'm
us.
still the captain, I believe.
Oh, I thought Steve was the captain now.
Young Tummy, I do have the hat, but you will be my first mate.
Thank you. That's all I am. Okay. I
Go
was trying
on.
to redeem myself with the
Please,
whole
Mickey, go on.
saving Jordan
And
Mickey,
he gave
but-
me
Okay.
Scumbucket gave me a vial that said would free our minds, but keep the beneficial effects of the lube.
Mm-hmm.
And so I added it, and it made everyone die.
You did.
I already told you
So
this.
this is kind of your fault then.
Wait, has anyone else seen Scumbucket since the night he disappeared?
I think I
Yeah,
did.
I did.
I fought him a bunch.
I stabbed him. I stabbed him, and then he absorbed me into a black hole, and then I lost 2 weeks of memory.
That's insane. That's insane because I never had a cabin boy named Scumbucket.
What?
Have you never seen Scumbucket?
I never heard of this until you guys started talking about him.
Is it a ghost?
Or is it a specter?
Mickey, you and I wouldn't know if it was a ghost or a specter.
True.
Or a poltergeist?
Could it be
Or
a
is it
We
a
would also know if it was a
wraith?
poltergeist.
Or is it a demon?
Could be
Well,
all of the
that might be
above.
Because all
I
the
s-
rest of them are dead people, and we're very good at that. So
Well, I'm pretty good at that.
Have I ever told you guys? Have I ever told you guys how I found this ship?
No,
no,
Captain,
we
remember?
never asked you. Also,
You,
we
you knocked us
stole-
over the head with a club and locked us in a
No,
cage.
that
for the
was
last
that was
few days.
Mr. Scott.
Okay, but he did it at your direction.
I didn't have a part in that, but we needed crew members.
You did absolutely have a part in it.
Anyways,
You
I
were
was
yelling at us.
I
for a
was
while.
sailing in a small sailboat across the world like an innocent fool, and one day I was sailing and I saw a giant ship just floating in the middle of the Atlantic, and I climbed up the side of it and I came on board and I saw the whole crew had perished. There was bodies everywhere, and at the wheel there was a young child with buckets for feet and no fingers.
Scumbucket.
I threw everyone overboard and I sailed the ship myself back to the port and recruited a crew, and that's how the Calamander was founded. And I think that
Sounds like it might be a ghost.
it sounds like a ghost. Sounds like a ghost. I think I may have not disposed of the bodies properly, and I
Look,
may have
sir-
accidentally haunted this ship.
Sir, I specifically checked if he was alive, and he definitely was.
As did I. And I'm
So
way
maybe-
better at it than Mickey.
Maybe he wasn't dead when I found him, and he somehow found his way aboard. But where was he these last 2 weeks?
I don't
Maybe-
know where I
It
was.
seems
these
like
last
he's
2
pretty
weeks.
good at alchemy also, and maybe he made some kind of invisibility potion.
Wait, is
Is
it
that possible,
that
young
he's?
Tummy?
Is it possible he's taken all of our powers upon himself to use against us?
Absorbed our powers to
I
use
heard him
against
singing,
us?
but it sounded like it was far away, but he looked like he was up close.
Yeah. So maybe we have bad vision.
Or he was throwing his voice.
Oh my god, like ventriloquism.
yeah,
I get it now. That I say it out loud.
Steve says, look, guys, I'm sure our answer is at the source of that song that keeps being sung that no one can hear anymore, but we all did hear it, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I definitely
I
heard
pull
it.
out my skull and I'm like, I've really got a bone to pick with that guy.
I laugh.
Roll me,
I think it's funny.
roll me a d20 plus perform ventriloquist.
That 20.
It was pretty good, everyone.
Oh, dead people.
And we trek on.
Yeah.
With the power of humor behind us.
Everyone give me a perception roll. Give me a d20 wisdom and your scene perception skill.
I rolled a 10
I
total.
got a 12.
I got a 13.
I got an 11.
As you guys are headed into the jungle, Jorn, you kind of take one last look at the beach and you see every crucified body of your ship. They all kind of have their heads turned towards you as you all walk into the jungle.
I wave at them and say, bye.
They wave back.
Oh.
And then they all say in unison, they start saying, yo, pirates life.
And we hear that?
No, only Jorn,
Oh,
as
shit.
he's the last one to enter in the jungle.
I kind of find it groovy. I dance a little bit.
You necromancers are so weird.
I pull up the thing and I pull up the the
Mr. Bones call.
Mr. Bones say, "See you tomorrow."
That one didn't go over well. I don't think you need.
Another nat 20. Wow.
Steve, no,
I got another nat-
Steve says I got a nat 20. I got a nat 22, and you guys are pushing through the jungle. It's just thick. You guys are getting hit with jungle plants and mosquitoes everywhere. Everyone roll me like a survival nature check. I made d20 plus your survival talent. Minus 10 because you guys aren't on a ship.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
I got 18. Oh, I meant 8, sorry. It's minus 10.
I got a
6.
4.
I
got a 4.
Young Tommy, you see little, no, not little, like circles in the ground, like footprints, but they're circles leading up the path.
Oh my god. Those can only be made by one thing and one thing only.
Mm-hmm.
circle deer.
Scumbuckets. Oh. I was going to say some Scumbucket's feet.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I say we must be on the right track.
Okay. And do you guys follow it?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone follows it and takes you about 3 hours, and you guys see you have hiked considerably distance. Like you're almost at the summit of this volcano in the center of the island. You can see far out, and you just see like there's blackness all around you, but again in the sky there's that Milky Way kind of galaxy pattern and shifting. And you're so far, like the beach even looks tiny right now. You can't make out any of the crucifixes or anything. You're very high up. And you guys are right about to reach the summit when Steve says, he says, "I'm so tired, guys. I don't think I can go on. I just need to sleep."
What, Steve? We're about to face Scumbucket.
When you get to high altitudes, you got to take breaks sometimes. We should just all wait here with him for like 5 minutes.
I think breaking for any amount of time is the death of us. And
Steve-
I would know. I know a thing or two about death.
All right.
Steve says, "Let's all just sit down real quick."
I
And
think
take
we
a
should
break.
Sit down and take a break.
I'd like to sense motive.
Of Steve, roll me a d100 times 6 minus 20.
I got a 220.
220.
I'd like to sense motive of Mickey rolling a sense motive on
D
Steve.
roll d50 times 7. Mickey, you detect he's exhausted, and he seems to be honest.
I'll rest with him.
142.
142. Captain Steve sits down and he takes a deep breath, and then you guys see he's very still, and his skin turns gray, and then his eyes kind of close, and then again like his skin is grayer and grayer, almost matching the kind of stone behind him, and then his skin just starts like almost turns to sand, and it gets blown away with the captain's hat down the mountain.
No, the captain's
no.
The
hat.
captain's hat. Oh God.
Oh no,
Now
we can't go back. We can't stop. We got to keep going.
We're all regular size, though. How are we supposed to take on
The little tiny
that
guy
was really
without
sad.
feet or fingers.
Yeah. But can we just all acknowledge how sad it was that we cared more about the hat than Steve?
Look, I
Mickey?
can raise him back from the dead, and I try to raise him back from the dead.
Oh, it's just sand now. There's no bones left.
Never mind, I can't do that.
Mickey, both your pinkies are
He
gone.
really got boned.
Both
Oh,
your
shit.
pinkies are missing, and most of your other fingers have lost their tips.
Oh fuck! Am I becoming bucket face, hands, feet, scumbucket?
Do you share this with the crew, or are you like keeping your hands in your pocket?
I keep my hands in my pocket.
You guys are. I mean, there's a little trail upwards. You guys still see the circles indented. What do you do?
Keep going despite
We got to keep going.
missing Steve.
I start going at like a faster march.
Lead the way, Mickey. You brave soul.
Who's the captain now?
Who said that?
I keep marching.
You guys see in the sky, like kind of the galaxies align, and you see Mr. Scott's face, and he says, "Avenge us, us."
Wow, this is getting scary, ostium.
What?
I reanimate the bones that he's using,
Okay.
and so they are like walking apart from him.
What spell do you cast to do that?
Just my regular raised skeleton.
Raised skeleton. Clorn, you see that skeleton stands up on its own. It shakes off, and it just walks off the cliff.
That's fair.
Yep.
Okay, you guys go on for another hour, and you guys are about to reach the summit. Mickey, as you pull your hands out of your pockets, you realize you have no fingers left at all,
Palms out of the pocket.
and so you are just palms.
Oh fuck!
Oh my gosh, Mickey is bucket.
Are my toes? Can I feel my toes?
You are losing feeling in your feet. You have to look down. You loosen your you don't have fingers, so you can't loosen your bootstraps, but
Shit.
you are losing.
Okay, I'm like worried that I'm going to be able to stop walking, so I'm going to cast one of my new 9th level spells.
Yeah.
It's Raise Ancient Beast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to raise a dinosaur from the bones underground to ride.
All right, everyone, you're at the top almost at the top, the summit of this volcano, and everything starts shaking all of a sudden. You hear Mickey start speaking. There's rock slides all around. Everyone roll me agility checks. Roll me d20 plus your agility modifier. -10 for the shaky landscape, and +5 for DM's favor.
12.
9.
13.
Mickey?
I have to do it too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got a 4.
If you got under a 15, take 10 d20 damage. I'll roll it right now.
10 d20?
Yes.
That's going to be total party death.
No.
I have 240 hit points.
Oh, I forgot.
I have like 300.
No, I only have 170, so.
All right. Everyone who failed it, you instantly slip, and there's rocks falling. They're hitting you.
How much damage do we take?
You're gonna take 121 damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh my God, that hurts real bad.
Everyone's okay. Everyone's staying to live another day.
I'm bloodied and stuff,
Yeah.
All right. And then you guys see this
rocks.
it looks like a jaguar, and it's made of rocks, and its
jaguar?
eyes are glowing blue.
Oh, no, it's
and
a
you
rock
guys
jaguar.
see Mickey is riding it, and it just almost leaps effortlessly up the hill. Like it's like at least 500 feet ahead of you guys right now.
Holy shit.
Before you're even to connect 2 and 2.
Is he on our
What was
side
that?
or?
I say get on.
No, you're already ahead. Like the jaguar started off towards the top.
Shit.
So you Mickey, you are 500 feet against the away from the party right now, up to the summit.
Wait,
I'm racing towards the summit, I guess.
Was Mickey on that animal?
I feel like that's the only way I can stop what's happening
Oh
to me.
shit! I say I can do one better, and I'd like to cast
A lower level
the
spell.
same.
That's a
thing,
9th
but
level spell.
Way lower.
Okay, so cast lesser creature.
All right.
All right,
What
roll
do
me
you
a d100 plus your casting ability
Okay.
plus your schooling level.
18.
You summon, the rocks start whirling, the winds start blowing, and you summon a duck, a mallard duck,
Yes.
and it just
I would
honks
like to
at you.
get
Eh.
on the duck and.
You
Is it normal size?
It is normal sized
Yeah,
duck, and
yeah.
as you get on it, it squishes and dies.
Dies? Wait, it dies?
Yes.
That's fine. I'd like to resurrect it.
Okay,
With my
you resurrect it.
necromancy.
It's,
And I'd like to send it to destroy buckets.
okay, you see it starts flying up to the summit.
All right, I helped, guys.
Yes.
I helped.
Clorn and
Since I'm
young
separate
Tommy,
from the party,
what do you
should
do?
I switch to a different channel?
Yeah, switch to a different channel.
Okay.
Actually, let's do that real quick.
Yeah.
You arrive at the summit
Oh, okay.
almost instantaneously, and you just see there's like an obelisk in the center, a stone obelisk protruding from the dirt.
I approach.
It's very shiny, shinier than anything. And as you get closer, it's harder and harder to walk. It hurts your calves, but not your feet. And as you get closer and you look in the obelisk, you see a reflection, and you can see you are Scumbucket.
Oh my god, it all makes sense. Part of me must have gotten sucked out during the time vortex,
Because you went in raw.
and it was haunting us. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
And you hear yourself starting to sing the song.
And I can't stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it.
I sing.
Sing it.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
As you start to sing, you kind of feel some air, blow across the mountaintop, and
Is it my goose?
you almost you zoom in almost, and you see in the past, you see your previous self, and Clorn and Jorn and young Tommy arrive on the beach, and you see them looking up at all the crucified people and whatnot, and you see all the events that just transpired as you are singing this song.
Oh my gosh.
Snap back to young Tommy, Jorn, and Clorn. You three just saw Mickey fly up almost essentially, and then the duck of Jorn gets smashed and then fly away as it's reanimated.
Well, I guess I keep walking up
Yeah.
the mountain.
Yeah, you guys get up to the top of the mountain after like 30 minutes, and you see nothing except you guys just see Mickey sitting on the ground, cross-legged, looking into the distance,
Mickey, did you see...
almost humming to himself.
Did you see Scumbucket? Mickey, what'd Scumbucket do to you?
Pirate's life for me.
Mickey, please answer us. What's wrong?
Pirate's life for me. And I turn around and I say, I'm sorry, but can't you see this has already happened? And I start like casting death spells at them.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, Avada Kedavra.
I step in front of the death spells.
All of them?
Knowing that I am immune to death spells as the
These are
only other
9th level.
necromancer.
These are 9th level death spells, though.
I don't care. I put myself in front of it, and I harness every
I take this
bit
time
of
to
myself.
aim the giant crossbow at
Mickey.
To deflect the death spells.
Do I look like a Scumbucket to the rest of them?
To the rest of them, no. But to yourself, you do.
Okay.
Like if you look down, you see buckets on your feet.
Okay. Oh God.
Okay. So you go ahead and you cast those wicked death spells. You guys see black traces go through the air, and they all go and absorb into Jorn. And Jorn, you're shaking violently, absorbing all this death. And you like shake and you almost explode, not, entirely, but you shoot the energy into the arrow that Clorn is readying.
This is so metal.
And then Clorn, you're about to fire it, and then Young Tummy, you're looking at all of this. What are you doing as he's about to fire this arrow?
Imbue it.
What?
Imbue.
What does that mean?
It means like no, let him go, Young Tummy. What do you do, Young Tummy?
Fuck, I don't know what.
It means like.
No, Young Tummy, go.
Okay. Wait. So you're pulling the arrow at him? Okay.
I'm taking all the death and putting it into the crossbow.
Oh fuck. Okay. And I'm picking a flower.
Picking a flower?
A very special flower that I've only seen one other place on earth.
Where was it?
It was in my home. My daughter grew it in her garden.
Oh my goodness, the daughter's head you smashed.
And I see and I see it growing next.
Oh my gosh, was your
to
daughter the
Mickey.
woman from the picking when we were picking? Is that who that
all,
was?
all grown up on the
Grown
ship.
up on the ship.
Oh my gosh.
And now she's bestowed this flower onto our hill.
Yeah, it's a violet red.
Huh?
Violet's purple, right?
Yeah.
Flower.
I pick it. And I begin to crush it up in my palm.
Mm-hmm.
And I throw it onto Mickey.
All right. Clorn, you let go on the trigger, and the arrow flies. Roll me just a 2-hit real quick. D20. Don't fuck it up, and you'll hit it.
Just 1d20?
1d20?
Roll me
Or
1d20. 2-hit.
Oh no.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't get in your head either. Just roll.
Oh no. That's an 8. But plus 7.
15.
Yeah.
The arrow flies, and you guys see at the last second, you will see Young Tummy's coming in. He starts sprinkling these flowers on Mickey, and Clorn, you don't want to hit him, so you at the last second you kind of adjust a little bit to get around him, and you see the arrow flies, goes straight past Mickey's head, and goes off the mountainside. As the flowers,
Does it hit Danny?
you guys see a yelp from a mile away. Ow!
Oh shit! Sorry, Dana.
And then there's a big sax solo, and it's like back in time.
Back in time.
And then as the flowers sprinkle on you, Mickey, you're kind of frozen. But then you're frozen, and everyone sees he's frozen. But you see like your fingers start to come back, and your feet are normal. And you kind of have returned. But everyone hears the a pirate's life for me, as your whole entire crew starts scaling all around you, 360 degrees up the mountain. They're all climbing towards you guys,
Oh my gosh. It's
singing the song.
It's like World
It's
War
at
Z.
least 70 people.
Shit.
And the 40-something that died.
Do they look like they're trying to support us?
They
or hurt
look
us?
mutated and fucked up as they're all crawling towards you guys. Mickey, you're unfrozen. You all four have the floor.
I start raising my skeletons.
There's no bones.
Oh shit.
I'm useless.
I throw my voice and make it sound exactly like Scumbucket's voice. And I say,
What do you say?
I say,
Return to the depths whence you came. Our business is done. We have succeeded. We won. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
Roll me a charisma check.
Okay. 17.
You see they stop in their tracks. Everyone's just staring at you guys. And they turn around and they just start walking away.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe that worked.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Oh, I did not have a plan.
Neither did I.
I pull out my dagger and I stab Mickey.
What the
What
fuck?
the
What
fuck?
the fuck? Why?
Just give me an attack roll. Let's see how it goes. Mickey's armor class is a 16, so
19.
you stab him straight in the heart. Mickey, you have any last words?
I say, this is the way it has already happened. And I die.
You all see this happen. Clorn and young Tummy.
Why did you do it?
I turn around and my feet turn into buckets.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And my hands lose its fingers.
No.
And I say, yo. Oh.
I stab him.
my
I stab Jorn.
You do? Make an attack roll.
Okay. 11.
That's a miss.
Oh, okay.
Smack you with my palm.
Give me an attack roll.
19.
That beat your armor class?
Yeah, and my
Okay.
armor class is 17.
You feel his his palm hit you across the face, and your head literally twists backwards,
Oh, no.
and you feel snapping and popping, and your head kind of becoming loose from your shoulders and neck, and you fall to the ground with your head just looking up at him. Young Tummy, you see this happen.
I pull out my knife. And I aim. And I shoot. And I throw.
What?
I throw it. I'm throwing the knife.
You
Okay,
aim, you
I
shoot
aim
in
and
front.
shoot
You have a
the
gun as
knife,
well.
the knife.
You have a musket as well.
I have a musket that shoots knives. Okay.
Obviously,
I'm
you don't
sorry,
remember
I forgot.
this?
I
And
forgot
I
about
cock
that.
my knife gun and I shoot it at his heart.
Roll me a d20 plus your attack plus 2 because that's a good move.
Thank you. Wait, is that D20 plus
Sorry,
attack?
d20 plus your attack plus 2 because it's a good move.
15.
15?
Yeah.
That is, that's a miss.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And you don't have inspiration, so you can't reroll. All right. Scumbucket, what's your move? You see, he just try to shoot you.
I reach out with my hand like Darth Vader to crush his windpipe.
You cast that spell, and then just give me a willpower save. Young Tummy, roll me a d20 plus your willpower modifier plus your resistance to evil skill. Let's throw that one in.
If only you were good at anything except alchemy.
Only you're good at anything besides alcohol.
Yeah. I get a 13.
13. Your trachea is crushed. Your esophagus is tied in a knot that's more complex than any Boy Scout knot.
No.
You're losing air.
You should know before you kill me that you have.
And then young Tummy's neck is turned inside out. And then Chumbucket's standing above all of them.
Scumbucket.
Scumbucket.
It's not fucking SpongeBob.
Scumbucket, whoopsies. Scumbucket is standing above all of them, and he hears the sound of a nice violin playing him into his favorite tune. dun, dun, dun. So goes the tale of young Jack Sparrow.
Of young Scumbucket.
Too bad Daniel's never seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, I've seen Pirates. All right, we're calling it there.
Oh shit, I won.
Yes.
Next time on Almost D&D, DM Daniel finally watches Back to the Future. Can he make it through the whole thing without falling asleep? Can he talk about it with friends without them incredulously asking why the fuck he hadn't seen it before? Find out.